Jess and I'm the beauty director at British Vogue, and I'm here with makeup artist and glow queen, Nikki Wolff. Hi, Nikki.
Hi.
What we're going to be doing today is a bit of a glow tutorial with Becca Cosmetics, and we're going to basically create that look that gives that beautifully lit from within skin.
I've done Jess's eyes off camera and moisturised her skin, and we're starting with a perfectly cleansed moisturised base to start our 3-step glow ritual. I love using a primer because I really find it helps hold everything on throughout the day, and also our skin can tend to be different textures throughout our face, so I find using a primer just helps to balance that. So put it everywhere on the face other than under the eyes.
Okay.
Because under the eyes, what I'm going to use now is one of my favourite little tricks, which is the under eye brightening corrector. Because it really just helps to reflect light and kind of balance any of the natural blueness that we find under the eye area. Another nice little tip when using this under eye brightening corrector is if you make sure you get it in this inner part of the eye, just look this way for me, just at the top as well as the bottom, because that really helps to balance and just make sure that the overall look is really brightened. Next up, I'm going to use one of my favourite foundations. This is a Skin Love foundation. I just find this is so wearable. I feel like this really helps to refine pores and kind of blur out any imperfections as well.
Excellent. Yes. All of those things, thank you. Do you have any good tips for shade matching?
Well, actually, I tend to not necessarily match along the jawline, but just go more in the centre of the face and just find something that balances that colour all over. So that foundation's on Jess and it looks beautiful, and I'm going to show you a really cute little tip now of how to create a beautifully glowing blush. I'm going to use a lipstick for that. This is a gorgeous shade called Sorbet, which is so versatile. What I'm doing is just with a little finger, I'm taking it so, and I'm going to press that just onto the apples of your cheeks. And I find that just gives a really gorgeous kind of pop of colour to the face, but also keeps that dewiness in the skin finish. Now that that's on, I'm just going to really lightly set skin with powder. And the powder that I'm going to use now is the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh. This is such a cool powder, this, because even though it's powder, when you put it on, it actually feels wet. I'm just using a little brush now, and I'm going to just start in the centre of the face. I don't want to take that. You can kind of feel that it feels wet. I don't want to take that glow away, so I really want to keep the powder to a minimum. So I'm just kind of using this in the areas where we don't want too much shine. So next up, I'm going to be using the new Glow Drops. And these give such a kind of beautifully natural glow that looks like it comes from within. So it comes with this little pipette.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pop a few drops on the back of my hand and work from there. But you can really see as this goes on, it creates this beautiful glow. And actually just a very light touch is the secret too of having that liquid product on top of powders or any other creams. So I'm just popping that now at the top of cheekbones. And also going to add little touches, because I think to really create that beautifully glowing base, it's all about those little touches. So rather than kind of lots of product, it's just about cleverly placed product. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is a little pencil brush, and even though I did your eyes earlier, I'm going to add little finishing touches with a bit of light now. So I'm just going to pop a little bit just in inner corners. This is such a flattering place to have your highlight. And another really pretty place, you just look down for me. I'm just going to press that just in the centre of the lid. And that little pop of light just makes the whole lid look shimmery, even though it's just in the centre, and keeps it really flattering too.
Versus doing it the whole way across.
Exactly. So, and also because it's that creamy texture, you're able to kind of create that creamy effect without it creasing and moving around, because you're just putting it in the centre of the lid. This has always kind of been my secret to highlighting. I'm using this beautiful highlighter now. This is a Champagne Pop, which is one of my favourite shades.
Yeah,
I feel like this is everyone's iconic favourite shade. And I'm just using with the same brush, I'm just going to go back over the top, because layering that powder on top of a liquid is what really helps to kind of give you that super metallic glow. Just like setting that liquid highlight with a little bit of powder just helps to give you maximum glow, but with staying power. Actually, that Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder is a really nice way to kind of refresh your makeup at the end of the day, and then just kind of like maybe highlight a few more areas. So at the beginning of the day, you may just want to put some highlight at the top of your cheekbones for work, and then if you're going out in the evening, you can take it right up to temples, you know, help to make it a little bit more glowy and gorgeous. So I'm almost done now. I just want to do some very light sculpting using a little bit of bronzer. So I'm just taking a little angle brush, and I'm going to slot this just under the cheekbones. So now for lips, I'm going to go with a gorgeous kind of warm nude, which I think just really complements the look. And the texture of this lipstick is just this really beautiful kind of highly pigmented but kind of slightly satin finish. So I'm using a lip brush, but I think it's so totally fine just to use the lipstick straight from the bullet when you do it on yourself. So just as the last step now, I'm going to set the skin using the Skin Lab Glow Shield Mist. This is literally my new obsession with stuff because it smells so divine and it's a way of setting makeup but actually still keeping that glow.
Okay,
if you just close your eyes for me. I'm just going to spray a light mist of that on. Finished.
Yeah, and I'm ready.
Yeah, there you go.